what I just remembered? This. It's a game called Creatures, developed by Steve Grand in 1996. Creatures is a game you probably won't ever hear about again. It's one of those weird titles. You know, a game your poverty-stricken parents probably found in some Walmart dumpster and gave to you for Christmas. So let's, revisit my old Walmart dumpster game. It's a gem.
You can run Creatures from the Start button, or by inserting the Creatures CD into your CD-ROM drive and clicking on the Creatures button.
Welcome to the disc-shaped world of Albia. As we start the game, we're greeted by this computer here inside a soft, comfortable home. The explanation is kind of vague, but we'll figure things out. Look, push, pull. What exactly do we do here? Well, first, you locate the hatchery, where you'll find your collection of eggs. To hatch an egg, pick it up and throw it into the incubator. Sit tight, let the egg warm up, wait around for a second, and voila! Creatures. This thing is actually called a Norn. It's a girl, and we'll call her Mimi, because apparently she thinks that's her name. What's really cool about this game is that it isn't just a simulation game. While the main objective of the game is to, quite simply, take care of your creatures, you know, raise them, teach them words, watch them grow, the gameplay evolves into something else entirely. It's more an exploration game. This world, Albia, can only be slowly unveiled as your creatures leave their home. Getting them to leave home can be difficult and risky, as unknown things lurk far beyond the two-dimensional horizon. Oh, and it turns out this computer was actually teaching us how to talk to our creatures.
The learning machine associates words with concepts, such as get or drop an object. A full list of these can be found in the help files. When your Norn has successfully learned some of these, she can express her needs, and you can ask her to do things. She might not do what you want, although this time, she did.
There's a lot of odd little items for your Norn to play with along the way. As you move on through this alluring little creation, the soft ambient music propelling you forth, you discover the ruins of some human-like civilization. Gotta love that sweet essence of subtlety. See, the ruins here are never explained. Well, the developers actually did elaborate, but I'm not telling you. I never knew about this as a child. You don't get to know either. Anyway, our little Mimi here wanders into some kind of underwater vessel, but she doesn't know which way she's going. Can't make up her stupid little mind. I tell it to go this way, she tells it to go that way. This game can actually get pretty aggravating. Controlling your creatures is difficult, and I can recall the childhood lack of patience that kept me walking away. Revisiting, walking away. Revisiting, lost. And here I am again, 20 years old, and I'm still impatient with this shit. Man, I could never get sick of that music though. I'd say it's my favorite thing in the game. Listen to it. Believe it or not, this game isn't completely unheard of. Douglas Adams, well-known author of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, was actually a fan of this game, along with a number of scientists who'd come to call Creatures a breakthrough in artificial life. It's important to note that Creatures was one of the first games to invent such a realistic AI. While these Norns are kind of stupid and don't seem to have actual thoughts of their own, they certainly are remarkable. They can learn, evolve, and change based on your decisions and their curiosity. So Mimi moves on in her journey, finds some carrots, some cheese, some beach ball, and some of this stuff lying around. She rides up elevators, crosses the skyline, she navigates... wait, what's that? Creatures. These ugly green beasts live alongside the Norns. They can be really aggressive and actually kill your creatures. No! Stop that! Don't hit her! That's my job. Oh god, he's killing her! I can't watch this. I shan't. So the game Creatures wasn't quite as special when I revisited it, but I have a real soft spot for it. My biggest complaint about the whole thing is that the world should be a lot bigger. the game's greatest strength is also its downside. It doesn't take long before you come completely full circle back to where you started, so Creatures doesn't stay interesting for long. It's almost as disappointing as buying Hey You Pikachu and realizing your expectations were nothing but a bag of dried leaves.
So there you have it. Quite a simple piece of work, but for its time, this was really something special. Good luck trying to find Creatures on CD. As far as I know, this is a rarity.